Hello, welcome. We're going to begin seated, so find a comfortable position, cross-legged or on your knees. We'll begin with some deep breathing to help center ourselves in this new moment. So get comfortable. If you need props, make sure you have them, and we'll begin. So with your eyes opened or closed, gaze up slightly. Allow yourself to just become aware of your body, any sensations that you might not have been paying attention to before. Maybe you tune into the stability of your legs on the mat, the lengthening of your spine, beginning to lengthen your breaths as well, taking deep breaths. Begin to notice, where do you feel the breath move in your body? And when you take deep breaths, what else comes to your attention? Maybe you start to notice little places of tightness, tension that have accumulated from your day or week. And just notice that they're there. No thoughts about it, no story. Just notice. Begin now to just take a moment to turn to your thoughts. Where are they? Are they here now, or are they in the future? Wherever they are, see if you can bring them just right now into your experience. There's no need to be thinking about anything else. So continue to breathe deeply in and out, filling up your belly, maybe filling up your chest. Really trying to invoke an expansion with every breath. So really opening wide with every inhale. You might feel your belly move outward on the inhale. You might feel your rib cage expand, and that's what we want. And then as you exhale, it's a pulling in, it's a releasing anything that's stuck in there that's can just be gotten rid of to make space for new things. Continue for a couple more breaths in and out. Ooh. And now we're going to move into some warm-ups and then our yoga postures, our yoga asanas. So go ahead, return to a neutral breath. No need to control it. And go ahead and place your left hand on the mat. Reach your right arm over. Just beginning to warm up the sides of our bodies. Go ahead, move to the other side. Right hand down, left arm reaches over. Inhale to center, exhale left hand down, right hand reaches over. You might want to turn your attention to look up and then flow to the other side. And keep it moving. Keep switching sides here. It's nice to pair the movement with the breath, inhaling to center, exhaling into the stretch. And then come back to center. From here, now go ahead and take your left hand, reach it over your head. If you'd like, you could even grab the top of your earlobe or just gently rest it there, or your ear. And then extend your right arm out to the side. From here, give a little tug on your ear to tilt your head towards your left shoulder. Take some deep breaths in and just feel a sort of beginning of an opening here in your neck and shoulder. And then on your next exhale, flip your palm up and just notice how that changes it a little. One more full breath here. And then release back to center. Relax your hands down. Drop your head and begin to just give yourself some small circles in either direction, moving gently. Notice if the right side of your neck feels more open from that stretch you did before. And then come to center, and we'll do that on the other side. Reaching right hand over your head, grab the top of your left ear, or just place it there gently. You're not pulling too hard here, you're just giving yourself a gentle stretch. Extend your left hand out, your left arm out. Take some deep breaths here. Relax your shoulder down. That helps to really, really emphasize this stretch. Take a full inhale and then flip your palm upright. Oh, full breath. One last time, in and out. And release your hand. Both hands come down. And now drop your head and then rotate your head in the opposite direction of the last time. Just gently. Lovely. Okay. Go ahead, bring your hands to heart center for circle of joy. Inhale your elbows, interlace your fingers. Exhale, press forward. Inhale up. Exhale, circle your arms wide. Interlace them behind your back with the backs of your hands pressing away. Open your heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, back to center. Again, inhale, elbows, interlace your fingers. Exhale, press forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, circle. Emphasize that circling. Imagining you're just circling goodness all around you. Extend your hands out behind. Full breath in. And then exhale back to center. From here, we're going to come onto our hands and knees, tabletop position. Go ahead, and we're actually going to, reach your hands out in front. We're going to come into a type of child's pose where you're going to sit your hips back, but keep your elbows off of the mat. So keep them lifted. And this will just help you. You might notice that you want to actually maybe put your chin towards the mat instead of your forehead. And just notice how this is a different stretch. It's really stretching your shoulders and your sort of triceps here. And then walk yourself up, coming into the tabletop position. Inhale to cow, lifting your hips, lifting your chest. Exhale, tuck your tailbone around your spine, drop your head. Inhale up. Exhale, release. And inhale up. Once more, rounding forward. And inhale up. Come back to neutral. And now take a gaze back at your left hip. You can extend your hip out towards the left so you can see it better. And then do that on the right, glancing back at your right hip, shifting it out towards the right. Then look back at your left hip. And then right. Wonderful. Back to center. Walk yourself up. Now we're going to come into gate pose. So extend your left leg. Let's see. Left leg out to the side. And you're going to keep, let's actually just warm up a bit. So go ahead, and once your leg is extended, you can bend into it and lengthen. Your hands can just be on your hips. Bend and straighten. If your toes don't touch, that's okay. You can lift them off of the mat. Keep going. Bend and straighten. Okay. Now from here, leg extended. Go ahead, inhale your arms into a T position. And then as if we're doing triangle pose, we're going to extend, reach out just a little bit, then drop your hand down, reach your right arm overhead. Deep breath, filling up the right side of your rib cage. Maybe you turn your head to gaze up. And here you can affirm waves of joy surge upward in my spine. Waves of joy surge upward in my spine. Inhale, lift up. Go ahead, bring your knee back in, sit down for just a moment in Vajrasana firm pose. Just take this as an opportunity to notice, do you feel different after having done our warm-ups in this first asana? Do you feel more centered? More aware of your experience? Take a deep breath in, let it go, come back up, rise up onto your knees, extend that left leg again, and we're going to move into a type of warrior two, but on our knee here. So instead of straightening, you're going to go ahead and bend that left knee, just as we were doing when we were warming up. And then here, extend your arms out into that T position. Deep breath in, exhale, flip your palms open. You want to imagine sending your hip, you're rotating your left hip back behind you. So you can feel the stretch kind of moving back this way of your inner thigh here. Gaze out over your left fingertips. Holding here, deep breathing. And here you can say, I joyfully manifest the power of the universe. I joyfully manifest the power of the universe. Take one more full breath in. Go ahead, lengthen that leg, drop your hands, sit down into kneeling here, Vajrasana pose. Just take a couple breaths and we'll move to the other side. Okay, come onto your knees. This time extend your right leg out to the side. Wonderful. And let's warm up this side now. So bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. And here just making sure that you're actually feeling a sort of stretch in your inner thigh. And if not, you can extend your foot out more. Maybe your knee is bent too much. Okay, couple more rounds. All right, from here, go ahead, lengthen that leg, extend your hands out, reach, reach, reach for a moment, and then drop your right hand down, left arm reaches up. Relax your shoulder down. Full breaths, filling up the left side of your rib cage. You can silently say, waves of joy surge upward in my spine. Waves of joy surge upward in my spine. Go ahead, inhale yourself to center. Bring both knees together. Sit down for a moment. Oh, take a pause. We always honor the pauses in Ananda Yoga. Time to tune in. Take another deep breath in and let it go. Come back up onto your knees here. Extend that leg out again, and this time you can give a nice bend, making sure you're not bending too much. Past 90 here, we're 90-degree angle with your knee. Extend your hands out, full breath in. Exhale, flip your palms. And here we are. Remember, imagine feeling your right leg now rotating back behind you, so you feel a stretch in the inner side of your leg here. I joyfully manifest the power of the universe. I joyfully manifest the power of the universe. Really settle in here. See if you can let go of any tension that's not needed, any muscles that don't need to be working right now. Oh, relaxing into the pose. And breathe in deeply again. And as you exhale, release. Go ahead, come back down into kneeling here, pausing for a moment. Wonderful. Go ahead and open your eyes. From here, let's go ahead. We're going to come into Janushirasana, jackknife pose. So extend your left leg out to the side, right knee is bent, your leg is pulled into your inner left thigh here. And you might need now to just shift yourself so that you are facing directly out over your left leg. Lengthen tall, hinge from your hips, tuck your chin slightly to really lengthen the back of your spine, keeping it nice and long here, neutral spine. Really, it's amazing how this is a very subtle stretch, but if you allow yourself to really pay attention, it's very powerful. So take a deep breath here, and now we'll release. We'll relax now into this. So you can walk yourself forward, folding all the way down, tucking your chin, rounding forward. You might reach for your calves, maybe your feet. And here you can say left and right all around. Life's harmonies are mine. Left and right and all around. Life's harmonies are mine. Okay, go ahead and walk yourself up. Here, now we're actually going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it from the side. So go ahead and place your left hand down behind your left leg. And just as we did in gate pose, reach your right arm over. Notice how that's a different stretch here. You might find that you have enough space that you can place your elbow down onto the mat. Gaze up your elbow if you can. Add a smile to your face. And then inhale to center. From here, bend both legs in, sit cross-legged for a moment, pausing, noticing, just being present. And then open your eyes, and we'll move to the other side. This time, right leg extends, left leg is pulled in, turn yourself so that you can face out over that right leg. Lengthen, lengthen. Now hinge. Hinge and hold. Oh. The body is releasing all sorts of things that have stored up. Allowing a release of energy that can be used for new and better things. Take a deep breath in now. Exhale, begin to walk yourself forward. Drop your head, reach for your calf, maybe your foot. And if you're reaching for your thigh, that is your stretch, that is perfect. Here you can say left and right and all around. Life's harmonies are mine. Walk yourself up here just for a moment. Place that right hand down behind your right leg and then extend your left arm over. You can relax your elbow down if that works for you. If you happen to be very, very flexible, you might be able to reach for your toes with that arm above your head. There's no pressure for that to be a reality for you. Just so long as you feel an opening in the left side of your body and in your hamstring of your right leg. Oh, deep breath in. And then come back to center. Bring both legs in. Pause for a moment. Deep breath in. You can lift your gaze behind your closed eyes upward to the point between your eyebrow, or if your eyes are closed, just gaze up. It really helps to draw the energy that you're releasing and pulling in. It helps to move it inward and upward, which is a perfect segue into our next pose, seated mountain pose. So if you are noticing you're not sitting up straight in this cross-legged position, you would be a really great candidate for a pillow or a cushion underneath your hips to lift them up. So make sure you can pause the video to go grab something if you need. And now here we'll move into that seated mountain pose. Okay, so we'll start right where we are in this cross-legged position. And then inhale your arms up above your head into a prayer position. Go ahead for just a minute and reach really tall with your arms. Deep breath in, and then exhale. Give a bend in your elbows, relax your shoulders down. From here, lift your gaze. And take a couple deep breaths. I'm waiting for the wind to die down before I continue with the affirmation. Okay, here you can say, my thoughts and energy rise up to touch the sky. My thoughts and energy rise up to touch the sky. Oh, take another deep breath in, gaze up. Exhale, circle your arms down by your sides. Just pause for a moment. I love that affirmation. My thoughts and energy rise up to touch the sky. Whenever I notice that my thoughts and energy are moving down to the earth or just pulling me down in a direction that's not uplifted, that's a wonderful affirmation to help remind me upward is the direction, lifting our spirits up in any way we can. Even just doing that pose can hugely help. All right, if your eyes are closed, go ahead and open them. From here, we're going to come on to our bellies. So make your way there. And just allow yourself to relax here for a moment, letting gravity hold you here. You might want to shake your hips a little bit to really release. Turn your head to one side. And pause, noticing as your muscles begin to relax into the support of the floor, the ground. If you're like me, you could probably stay here for a while longer, but let's keep the energy moving. So go ahead and press yourself up. Place your hands palms down. Your elbows are by your rib cage. We're going to move into Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. So I always like to begin in low cobra. So from here, you're really pressing into your elbows here, almost creating traction with your hands backwards towards your hips to send your heart forward here, forward and up. It's amazing how just pulling back with your elbows can really help to shine your heart forward. I feel the stretch all the way down my abdomen here. Full breaths in. You can stay here. If you'd like to walk yourself up a little bit more, you can do that to a full cobra. Oh, and here you can say, I rise joyfully to meet each new opportunity. I rise joyfully to meet each new opportunity. Full breath in. And exhale, release. You might want to turn your head to the other side. Relax your hands down by your hips. Oh, close your eyes for a moment. Notice what's different. No moment is the same. So be aware of what's different. And then go ahead and actually, we're going to move into locust. So you can actually stay where you are. Just turn your head, forehead to the mat, palms down. And then here, we're going to press our hips into the mat to lift our head up, feet up, shoulders up, legs up, arms reach back behind. So really press into your pelvis here. You might be able to lift really high or just, a half an inch off the mat, which is what I'm feeling is happening today, and that's okay. Every day is different. Oh, reach back. And here you can say, I soar upward on wings of joy. I soar upward on wings of joy. Full breath in. Exhale, release. All right, take some deep breaths here. And then we're going to move into a version of bow pose. So let's come into Bhujangasana, the cobra pose. And we're going to do it. We're going to do our bow pose on either side. If you happen to know full bow, you can just do full bow and do it twice. So here we go. Go ahead and bend your left knee. Reach your right hand back to grab the outside of your foot. And then you're going to begin to press your hip, your knee, your whole leg up and back here. You'll feel a nice sort of tension in your arm, opening of your shoulder, your chest. And here you can say, I recall my scattered forces to recharge my spine. I recall my scattered forces to recharge my spine. Go ahead and release, relax down. Oh, maybe shake your hips a little bit. And then we'll move to the other side, pressing back up into Cobra, or you can just move right into full bow here. Bend that right knee, reach for your right ankle, and then begin to lift your leg up, pulling your heart up and forward. I recall my scattered forces to recharge my spine. Take another deep breath in, and then release down. Bend your knees. You can have them drop from side to side here. And then relax them down. Close your eyes, pause. All right, wonderful. Go ahead with the help of your hands. Press back through tabletop into child's pose. Sometimes I really enjoy a wide-legged child's pose. Up to you. Your knees can be as close together or as far apart as you'd like. Go ahead and relax down, forehead to the mat. And here you can silently say, I relax from outer involvement into my inner haven of peace. I relax from outer involvement into my inner haven of peace. Walk yourself up. When you get to kneeling, go ahead, sit your hips towards one side to extend your legs out in front. Here's another time where you might want a pillow or a blanket or, a cushion under your hips here. We'll move into this Paschimottanasana pose. So lengthen tall, hinge forward. You might notice that you have a lot of tightness in the backs of your legs and that you might not hinge very far. That's what's happening for me today. And then when you feel ready, you can begin to relax into this. Walking yourself more forward, dropping your head. Reaching for your feet. And here you can say, I am safe. I am sound. All good things come to me. They bring me peace. I am safe. I am sound. All good things come to me. They bring me peace. Go ahead and walk yourself up. Go ahead and bring your knees in for a moment. Give them a hug. And from here, extend them back out. Go ahead now, cross your left leg over the right. Wrap your right arm around, lengthen tall. You can just prop your left hand behind you. And when you're ready, begin to twist from your belly, chest, neck, and gaze back behind you. This is a wonderful affirmation for this point in time, this point in history. I radiate love and goodwill to all souls everywhere. I radiate love and goodwill to all souls everywhere. Make sure you're still breathing and your thoughts are present to your experience. And then release your head first, chest, and then belly. Extend your legs long. Close your eyes, tune in. And then we'll move to the other side. Cross your right leg over, wrap your arm around that leg, lengthen. Go ahead, set yourself up for the stretch here, twisting belly first, all the way up your spine. Gaze back behind you. I radiate love and goodwill to all souls everywhere. I radiate love and goodwill to all souls, all people everywhere. Go ahead, release, back to center, legs extend. Pause once more, full breath in. Let it go. We'll make our way onto our back now. Go ahead, give yourself a full body stretch for a moment. Arms reach above your head. Gaze up. And release your hands down by your side. We're going to finish with Muktasana Matsyasana, fish pose. So go ahead and place your hands under your hips here. Just shuffle them under there. Your elbows make a diamond shape. What you're going to do is you're going to press into your elbows to send your heart up towards the sky so high that your head lifts just enough to be able to drop it back behind you, very top of your head here. You're not placing much weight there. Really pressing into your forearms, point your toes. And here you can say, my soul floats on waves of cosmic light. My soul floats on waves of cosmic light. To exit, press into your elbows, lift your heart higher, tuck your chin, release back down, and then pause here. Oh, deep breath in. And actually, let's do one more pose. It'll be your choice between two. If you'd like to just move into a happy baby, or actually we'll make it three, so you could just give your knees a hug in and just maybe make some small circles. That can feel quite lovely at the end of a practice. Or you can move into happy baby, grabbing the outsides of your feet, maybe rocking side to side. Or if you know shoulder stand, you can extend your legs up above your head. I sometimes like to just stop here, just simply making an L shape with my body. But if you know the full version of the pose, you can do that too. So whatever pose is going to round out your practice, feel free to do that now. And then begin to slowly exit pose. Go ahead and begin to make your way into Shavasana, extending legs long. Full breath in, relax into the mat. Let's tense and release our whole bodies to help let go of any final tension. So what we'll do is you're going to inhale, double inhale through your nose. So here we go. And then tense your whole body, every part of your body, tense, tense, tense. Even your eyes, and then double exhale through the mouth. Ha ha, let it go. That was a very loud exhale on my part. Let it go. Let's do it again. Double inhale through the nose. Tense, tense, tense. Vibrate with tension here. And then double exhale through the mouth. Ha ha, release. Last time, one more time. Double inhale through the nose. Tense, tense, tense. And then release. Ha ha, relax. Oh, if you don't have time to do yoga throughout the day, if you just did that, you can do it standing, sitting. It's amazing the amount of energy that can be sort of released from the tension in your body to be made useful for new and higher purposes. So now just relax here. Release into the mat. You can close your eyes, maybe lift your gaze if you'd like to. Really stay present to your experience. You can say as you settle in, bones, muscles, movement, I surrender now. Anxiety, elation, depression, churning thoughts, all these I give into the hands of peace. Bones, muscles, movement, I surrender now. Anxiety, elation, depression, churning thoughts, all these I give into the hands of peace. Begin now to reawaken your attention to your body. And begin to make gentle movements. Deepen your breath. If you'd like to move into a full body stretch, you can point your toes and lift your arms above your head. And when you feel ready, bring your knees to your chest and roll to one side. Pause there. And then gently press yourself upright to seated position. Go ahead and stay inward. Your eyes can be closed. And then bring your hands to your heart center. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And actually, you might even want to place your hands on your heart, palms down. Imagine with every breath, sending love into your hands. Every inhale, your hands are there to receive that love, maybe also peace that's deep inside you, now more easily available, having done this practice. And now, the intention to share this with the rest of the world. Take one more deep breath, sending that love and peace into your hands. Even visualizations have power. And so from here, go ahead and open your hands wide. And let's chant Om together one time, sending that love and peace out into the world that so needs it right now. Deep breath in. Om, peace, Amen, Namaste. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Take care.